Hey everyone, welcome back. You are
Your husband. Remember me?
formerly known as,
Darren.
yes, I am Veronica, and tonight we are recording about the 5 fragrances that he wears that I love the most on him. So we're going to jump right in. By the way, he's got a much smaller collection that is really finely curated because he has a lot more discipline than I do. So he has fragrances in his collection that he really loves and that I love on him. Meanwhile, I have everything under the sun like a crazy person. So let's get started with number 5, which is Bleecker Street Bond number 9. If you're not familiar with the Bond number 9 house, this is a niche fragrance house that has a collection of gorgeous bottles. They are all shaped like this, but they have different designs on the front. And the names of the fragrances are after neighborhoods or streets in New York City. So this is Bleecker Street. And if I'm not mistaken, the flagship store for Bond number 9 is on Bleecker Street. Can you hold this for the audience, por favor? I really like this fragrance because it when he wears it, he smells clean, fresh, airy, like a spring day, but with a masculine edge. I have tried to wear this fragrance myself and it does not perform well on me. It kind of goes a little bit sour and a little bit cloying in the middle, but his body does really fantastic with it. What do you think of this fragrance?
It's one of my favorites. It smells fantastic. I feel elegant.
All right.
A little rich. It smells like a successful man should.
Ooh. Wow.
And it's good to, it kind of picks you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a very happy fragrance.
Yeah.
Awesome. So really quickly about this, the main accords in here are mostly aromatic, ozonic, and woody for the most part. There is a big fruity accord, but I don't get that. Do you get fruit in it?
I don't get any fruit.
I don't get fruit either.
I get the wood.
It's considered an oriental woody, and it has top notes of violet leaf, blueberry, and cassis, and thyme. Middle notes are cedar, jasmine, and cinnamon. And the base is oak moss, suede, patchouli, amber, vanilla, and caramel, which sounds really complicated. Do you think that's a complicated scent?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
A little bit. It's sophisticated.
Yeah, I don't think it's simple, but it doesn't, to me, feel as complex or complicated, rather, as that set of notes would indicate. So that is Bleecker Street, Bond number 9, a really safe buy for a gentleman. Nice, bright, ozonic, like I said, airy kind of fragrance. Moving along.
I don't get any blueberry.
I don't get any fruit out of that
great.
either. Yeah, really nice. And the bottle is stinking cool too. I'm trying to stand closer to you so my head doesn't look big. See, if I come back here, my head looks smaller. But if I come up here, then I got a big melon head. Number 4 is a new one to his collection, and that's Banana Republic Oud Mosaic, number 17.
Yesterday.
Yes, just purchased yesterday. In fact, as the recommendation of some of our friends here on YouTube. So this smells, I think, very oudy, as the name implies, on you. Very exotic. It has that sort of Middle Eastern DNA. Really dark.
Smoky.
Yeah, very smoky. There's something a little bit sweet in the background to me.
Yeah.
And maybe even rosy? Do you detect any rose in there?
Maybe.
Okay. What do you think of that fragrance?
Very masculine. I like the smokiness. I don't have as many descriptions as she does.
It is a spicy oud, is the main thing that we get out of that. The top notes are plum, cardamom, and white pepper. It is peppery, I would say, at the top.
Yeah.
The middle is Turkish rose, saffron, and labdanum, which is nice. That's a nice combination. And then the base is that agarwood, which is oud, and the amber and musk. Really nice fragrance. Do you feel like it lasted long on you and performed well?
Not as well as some of the others, but not bad.
Yeah, so one that you would have to reapply probably
Maybe.
midday-ish.
Maybe.
Yeah. Where do you think you might wear that? What kind of like occasion? Like, is it a work fragrance? Is it a special event?
No, I think it's pretty versatile. I think you could wear it anywhere.
All right, so
Right.
that is, I agree. Oud Mosaic, number 17. I don't know if that's how Banana Republic calls it, but that's what I'm saying, number 17. Third on the list, now we're getting into three really powerhouse fragrances. This is Tobacco Nuit from Atelier Cologne. Tobacco Nuit Cologne Absolu. This is one that when he puts it on, I'm immediately like, wow, what do you have on today? It smells great.
It's good stuff.
It is very powerful. How many sprays of that do you put on?
No more than 3.
And where do you usually spray? Like on your chest? Where else?
Chest, maybe neck, and then the wrist.
Okay. This is a very, very sexy fragrance. Absolutely rivals the other big tobacco fragrances. Let's see. It has accords of, well, woody, spicy, amber. And the top notes are cumin, coriander, and clementine. That's interesting. The middle is tobacco blossom, olibanum, labdanum. And the base notes are tonka bean, cedar, and patchouli.
But it smells like you went to Havana.
Yes.
And visited a tobacco warehouse.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. This is a wonderful, deep, sexy tobacco fragrance. It is quite powerhouse.
But it's pleasant. It's
yes.
Very pleasant.
A round, thick, beautiful tobacco. Like a wet tobacco fragrance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Versus like a dry tobacco leaf, a very wet, earthy tobacco. I like it. It's one that is super powerful. If you overspray it, it's nuclear. Like you don't want to go crazy with that one. But it always smells good on you and it meshes very well with your chemistry. So that's number 3. Down to
your favorite.
Actually, I have these in order of my favorite.
Oh yeah? Well,
yeah.
She loves it when I wear this. Loves it.
And that's Why by Yves Saint Laurent. This is the Eau de Toilette. And I really think that this is another one that is super nuclear. If you overspray, it's like, woo, you're going to gas people out of whatever environment you're in. So how many sprays of that do you put on?
2.
Yeah. I think one day you sprayed more and I was like, whoa. Oh. But on the days that he sprays 1 or 2, it is like I can smell him across the room and I'm like, you have Y on, don't you? I love it. This is a really interesting, different kind of fragrance. I actually heard about this, believe it or not, from a female makeup artist who likes to wear male fragrances. So there is something slightly feminine in it, but it's definitely a masculine scent. It is a citrus, fresh, aromatic fragrance. The top notes in here are aldehydes, bergamot, ginger, mint, and lemon. So you get that nice citrus opening that's really bright and fresh and sparkly and happy. Middle notes are violet leaf, apple, absolutely fantastic.
That's what she smells more than anything.
Yes. Sage, pineapple, and geranium. I would say the apple and the pineapple make a good combination in the middle. And in the base, you have ambergris, musk, cedar, incense, balsam fir, and vetiver.
And this one is probably the most nuclear, like you said, of all of them.
Yes.
It can get to be too much.
Yes.
But she loves it.
I do. I love it. I love it a lot. I like it a lot.
Now
and then, drum roll.
Number 1 for both of us.
Boom! Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. This is an animalic leather fragrance through and through. This is a very classic, beautiful leather scent. It is like a straight up, gorgeous, freshly made, high quality leather coat or leather handbag. Like a really sort of fresh off of the production line kind of scent. Really beautiful. Top notes it's cardamom. It's only one top note, cardamom. The middle is leather and jasmine sambac, and then the base notes are amber, moss, and patchouli. So this was a Christmas present, and when he sprayed it on, I immediately fell in love. I love everything leather, My favorite color is leather. Anything that looks like leather, like a tobacco leather color. And I just love the scent.
But you described it best.
I did?
Yes. She says it smells like success.
Yes.
So I'll typically wear this when I know I'm going to have a rough day.
At work, you mean?
Yeah. It helps.
So yeah, when you want a power day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at work. This is the scent you want to wear when you want to feel large and in charge. If you wear a suit, if you've got a power meeting, if you're meeting with a difficult client or a top client, you want to land that deal, this is the one. Ombre leather, Tom Ford, absolutely intoxicating, very sexy. I would say
it doesn't overpower either.
No.
Whereas the Yves Saint Laurent can overpower just one extra spray. This one, I mean, you can put on too much, of course, but it doesn't overpower.
How much do you typically spray of that?
3, because I love it.
Yes. Of all of these, if he ran out of any, I would urge you to repurchase that one for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
This one's worth it.
And the Y and the tobacco Nuit as well.
The Bleecker Street and the Atelier are long-term winners.
Yeah. So those are my 5 favorite fragrances on this guy right here. Let us know in the comments what fragrance you enjoy most on the gentleman in your life. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Take care.